is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
I am your father.
You like Huey Lewis on the news?
Yes. And you're not sure about this, are you?
You're gonna die, clown!
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss? Sir? The most you ever lost on a coin toss. Call it.
Whose motorcycle is this?
It's a chopper, baby.
Whose chopper is this?
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby.
Bring out today!
This is a tasty burger.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Hello, welcome back to C06, a podcast about everything and nothing. I'm Russell.
I'm Ryan.
Oh, Ryan's on the show. Hi Ryan. Can you get closer? Can you actually talk a little louder? Because you're pretty quiet.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Is this close enough, or is this?
Oh, wait, there. That's better. Wait, go back.
Right now? Right here?
Yeah, there.
Ooh, fantastic.
So Ryan,
Yes.
how do we know each other? Because with people who are like a first time on the show, I always have to like get the whole how do we know each other out of the way.
Well, we were in a, we were sold into sex slavery. I mean, we met in L.A.
Yeah, we were both sex slaves at the same time. Real good connection. Have you seen Taken? It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Liam Neeson kind of saved us. It was pretty great, actually.
Dude, have you seen the Family Guy thing with that, where it's like they make fun of Taken, but it's like Family Guy?
Yeah.
It's like, I will also have Jakar Noir, because I'm an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, my God.
I'm glad you know what that is.
2 years ago, 2 summers ago, we met in Los Angeles through this program called Dream Careers. We were just 2 young spuds trying to make it big in the big old LA,
I thought you were going to say the Big Apple, and I'm like, you guys say wrong.
I almost said Big Apple, but I couldn't think of like a good proper other name for Los Angeles besides possible. Anyway, we met in Los Angeles and we became instant friends because we then fell
in love.
Not yet, Russell. Not yet. But yes, we fell deeply in love. No, we made a connection, through our interest in film, and then we ended up making a film that
we shall never speak about.
Yeah, no, never be released ever. So that
it's the
I've had so many people ask me, "Hey, what happened to that film?"
Just don't ask.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't ever ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. Oh, hey Ryan, can you see this? It's you, and it says, "Scrub that grill, you slut."
Dude, oh my God, I remember that. I was scrubbing this shit out of that grill.
Dude, those grills were disgusting. Sorry, that's bad radio. People can't see what I just showed Ryan, and it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's how Ryan and I met. I have no idea how to segue out of that conversation. But yeah, Ryan and I met in Los Angeles, and I think, that program in general was really good, and then ended in flames, which we will not bring up on this show.
Why not?
Dude, it was the personal equivalent, in a lot of ways, not for you or I. Someone just texted me, Jesus Christ. Not for you or I, but everything around us completely collapsed.
Absolutely.
And it, frankly, had nothing to do with you or I. Like, we had nothing to do with it, which was pretty surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Because when something, like, totally goes wrong, holy shit, everyone stop fucking texting me. I'm not cutting any of this out, by the way. That's not happening.
That's fine. Just stop being so popular, all right? And, like, turn off your phone and be an actual fucking professional.
Dude,
God.
It's not my phone. It's on my computer.
You're like, how many episodes are you in? Like 50 plus? Jesus.
Yeah, this is episode... I think this one is titled episode 58, but it's technically like episode 62 or 3 because there's like bonus episode things I just didn't title with a number. But I think release-wise, this is like 60 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I'm glad you are so aware of this show.
I am. I listen to it every single week.
No, you fucking don't, you lying piece of shit. So
don't start insulting me, man. I'll come back at you. Your fucking intro was garbage. There was no energy.
You know what? I am passionate. In Time Magazine, they said I was the face of passion. So you can eat shit.
Oof.
But yeah, so I made up an idea for a topic for this episode, but I thought that would be boring because we could definitely talk about the topic that we were going to talk about, but I don't think I have enough expertise to talk about the topic that we were going to talk about on the show, which is pretty standard for this, which is me just saying things for an hour and some odd minutes. But I thought we would just rattle off some things, pitch some movie ideas to you, Ryan. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll get back to the LA thing in a second. But the plan for this is I'm going to just give you a topic. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you an actor or two actors, a location, and a genre, and you got to pitch a movie to me, and you got to give it a title.
God.
And you have to do it like improv. You have to just go off the top. Because
do I get a time to think, or does it just
no? You have to go. You have to go as fast as you can, and you have to think. I was going to say speak out loud, but that's how speaking works. You have to think out loud.
Think out loud. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, here we go.
No, wait. We'll get back to back to the LA thing.
God, you move around so much.
Are you still playing Spider-Man? Ryan, are you?
No.
Okay.
I am a kind human being. I turned off that game. And I told
how
you that
good is Spider-Man?
Dude, it's so good. Oh my! I'm playing through my second run through with the Raimi costume, just to relive my old Spider-Man 2 days.
Yeah.
Bring back my childhood a little bit. So
Yeah. Oh wait, did you see Into the Spider-Verse?
Oh, so good.
Okay, I talked about it on the last episode, which I know you didn't listen to, also because it's not released yet. Actually, at the time of recording this, it's not released yet, but that doesn't matter. But dude, that movie, holy shit.
Dude,
I cried.
Fact though,
the Stan Lee scene made me cry.
Yeah. Every time I see "Rest in Peace, Stanley," I tear up. It's honestly, it hits me every time, and oh my god. But I don't want to get this podcast sad already, but no, the movie was phenomenal, dude. It felt, it had its lighthearted moments, but it really had its, dark undertones, and it really was a great cohesive story. It wasn't just like a normal superhero film that can't speak today, where it was just, here's a regular guy getting his powers, and now he has them, and now he has to fight, this bad guy. It was kind of like, it was his origin story, but it was also intersecting a bunch of other stories, and they really, it really flowed well with all the other Spider-Man that they brought in. I think they did a fantastic job. And the animation alone, I was
so good.
Oh my god, dude! I was talking to my friend about it, and he was saying that the way they did it was they pretty much made two films. And what they did is they made a 3D version of everything, and then they made a 2D version of anything. So when you see, some of the lines on their face where it kind of looks blurry, that's the 2D animation.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because the edges of the screen, the corners are out of focus.
Absolutely.
And when you have motion and they do parallax really well, and for those of you who don't know, parallax is when you're looking through a lens. It's how you get the sense of distance. So things in the foreground, nearer to you, don't move as fast as things in the background, like in real life. And the movie does that really well with animation, because a lot of times animated films don't give you a sense of depth, but it does. And they have the little dot markings on their bodies for shading, and they have the cross hatchings for line work. It's so good, and
it was so well done.
And the Miles Morales character was handled so well, and I can't say enough good things. Go see it if you haven't seen it. Go now. Stop listening to this.
Just stop listening to this podcast. Unsubscribe, and then go watch the film.
You heard it from Ryan. Unsubscribe. But actually don't.
Don't actually unsubscribe.
Yeah, be like Ryan and maybe listen to a podcast every now and then.
You know what? I don't want to hear it.
No, it's fine.
Talking to you every day is like listening to the podcast. So
you're right. It is. Well, I was gonna say. Oh, okay. Ryan, what was your favorite and least favorite memory from... Okay, and for everyone's name that we're going to talk about, I'm going to change their name for this. And by context, you will know who I'm talking about, but I don't want to use anyone's name because I don't know if they listen to this, but I'm going to change people's names, but through contextual clues, you will know. I think my favorite memory in the worst way is when one of the people we know, Charlie, went and got a tattoo. I think that was maybe the funniest thing ever because Ryan and I had an ongoing joke that I could convince Charlie to go get a tattoo. The entire time we were out there, I'm like, dude, I'm going to get him to go get a tattoo.
Oh my God. Yeah, keep going.
And then one weekend, I don't even know what happened. I don't even remember what happened, but he came back with a fucking big ass tattoo. And I think you and Danny, the other guy was with, who had a bunch of tattoos, were like, okay, fine, we'll give you $100 if you can get him to go get a tattoo. I'm like, deal. And he went and got one by himself, so I'm out $100.
Fact, though.
And I think that was pretty good. And then, dude, there's just so many characters that I just wish that... I wish I documented all of that Casey Neistat style because people would have thought it was a joke. Like, there was just so much that happened that would make an incredible TV show.
It was like a mix of the Real Housewives mixed with Bridezilla and mixed with Jersey Shore and like all one building. It was a reality show. We lived a reality show, and it was the craziest experience ever because it was something new each day that someone would do. It was like, all right, let's put like a bunch of little kids into a little room. Let's give them a match and some gasoline, and let's see what they do.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was one of those things that like you tell people about, and they actually don't believe you. Like when you're just being 100% honest. And I don't think I've ever really talked about... I mean, I've talked about being out in LA before, but I talked about all the professional sides of the experience, which I think were beneficial for both of us in different ways. But the interpersonal stuff was... Okay, the first night we were there, we saw a naked homeless lady run into like a CVS with a crack pipe and then bump into a Lamborghini.
She was yelling Coke. Or no, what did
she stole it.
Yeah, we called her Coke Lady because I saw her like a few hours earlier, and she was just like, hey, can you get me some Coke?
Yeah, okay. So there's this lady we saw. LA has a really big homeless problem, and we're not making fun of that because it's a really big issue. But we were in LA probably for 12 hours, and we went over to like the Rite Aid down the street from the apartment we were living in, and we had to go buy pillows as well, which was an adventure. But we went over to Rite Aid, and there was this homeless lady apparently Brian had become friends with. And... Yeah, and she just ran into Rite Aid without pants on, and just started screaming, stole some shit, and then bumped into a Lamborghini. And literally the security guard, as we walked out, said, "Welcome to Los Angeles."
Yep. He's like, "Welcome to LA, boys." It's like, here we go.
And I'm like, cool. This is fantastic for all of us.
Absolutely.
Wait, were you with us? Or no, I think you heard the story. And I'll tell it on here because this is a cautionary tale to everybody. Charlie, the guy who got the tattoo, we tried to go to a bar one night, and he wore cargo shorts out.
It's hurt my brain.
And so we lived in Hollywood, California, which is a shithole. Oh boy.
People are going to be like, what? No, it's beautiful. I'm like, no.
Okay.
You don't know shit, homie.
Yeah, so we tried to get into this bar. The bar that you went with us to, Mama's.
Oh, yeah.
So Charlie wanted to wear cargo shorts to a bar, which, no.
Never do that. You're an idiot.
And then Danny, the other guy with all the tattoos, and I were like, dude, you're not going to be able to get in. You're just not. One, you look like a human thumb. And two, you're wearing cargo shorts and a stained t-shirt, and you're trying to get into a bar in LA. And he's
you
like,
should have called him Thumb.
Dude, this kid also did the funniest. Oh my God. He was also big.
Impression.
Yeah, he did this kid is like fat Andy Serkis. And I played so much Overwatch. So much.
Oh my Dude, I remember coming back when we were doing the film, and
Where you tried to fight me?
No, it wasn't that day. So Russell and I got out of, like, I think it was like our third day of shooting, because he was the director and then I was the DP, and we got back, and I gave him all the files because, that was the night that we went out to that bar again. So we went to the shoot, we came back, I gave him the files, and then we went out to the bar to get, like, to just hang out for a few hours and then come back to edit. So I come back to edit, and I see he's, like, he's not even editing. He's just watching Overwatch live stream.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm just watching Overwatch. I'm like, what the I freaked out on him, and then we all got in this huge fight.
And he got up in my face.
Oh yeah.
For people who don't know, I'm quite tall. I'm like 6'3", 6'4", but this kid Charlie he's probably 6'1", maybe 6 feet, but he's built like a cinder block, but not in shape. He's like he's like a husky person. Like, if that's how you had described, he's just husky. And he got up in my shit, and like Ryan and I were there, like, we're going to get murdered here. Like, this is how we both die, because he could push us off the railing, and we're like 9 stories up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, oh my God. And he tried to get into the bar with cargo shorts. The bouncer was like, dude, get the hell out of here. So we walked all the way back to the apartment and walked all the way back. And myself and Danny, and maybe you were even with us, were like, yeah, we're leaving now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an hour and a half.
There that night. I was back there. I was doing something else.
Oh, were you hanging out with your roommates?
I think so.
Oh boy.
I had one good roommate. That's a good thing.
One of your roommates was like the nicest guy ever.
Oh yeah, I still talk to him. He's the best.
Yeah.
I think he went down. See, I'm gonna tell him to listen to this and then go to this part, and he's gonna laugh.
It's at 17 minutes.
It's at 17 minutes. Remember that. He went too far down the rabbit hole. He took the red pill rather than the blue pill. You'll know what I mean. He'll know.
Yeah, Morpheus is like, red pill or blue pill? He's like, I'll take that one. Wrong pill. He didn't get out of the
down
Matrix.
The rabbit hole you go.
Yeah, he didn't get out of the Matrix. He went deeper into the Matrix.
Yeah, he went too far.
Yeah, so that was our LA experience, and I think we have a billion stories about that. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh man, because I'm trying to change everyone's name, but there was one person who was down there, and, you know what, I'm gonna just, for this thing, you'll know who I'm talking about. Sorry, this is weird, I'm not editing any of this out, but let's say his name's Javier. He was, one of, we'll just say, he was one of Andrew's roommates, and he was, like, really big into soccer and stuff. Yeah, so, dude, you know he came to Chicago?
Yeah, wasn't he trying to link up with you? And then, like, oh no, he was trying to link up with you in LA. He's like, yo, come fly out to LA. I have this great idea. I have so much stuff we can do. Like, but you just gotta come out here first, and then I'll tell you.
And I'm like, as much as I would like to butt chug tequila and Molly, I'm not. Because I was still in school at the time. And, yeah. And, no, he's a sweet kid. But, also, I'm just like, what is happening? Like, and like the nicest kid ever, but I'm like, what is going on? Like all of this, I'm just like, what is? I wish that I would have recorded all this, because there were so many moments that were just insanity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you met Robert Downey Jr., Tom Holland, and Mark Hamill, and what's his face?
I saw Stan Lee before he died.
Yeah, you did see Stan Lee. And I'm the one who bumped into Edgar Wright at Amoeba and didn't realize it was him.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, you idiot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're here. You can validate that story. Yeah, I was coming home because where I worked was past Amoeba, and I had to walk back if I wanted to walk. And there's this British guy I bumped into, and I didn't realize it was Edgar Wright until afterwards.
Yeah, this is when Baby Driver came out, and they were doing
the premiere
an album signing at Amoeba Music.
Yeah, and I mean, it was really cool. He was a very nice guy. He didn't know who I was, and I didn't know who he was. But one of us is way more famous than the other.
You decide.
Yeah, you fill that one in for yourself. Yo, wait. Oh, dude, wait. Before we get to the movie thing, you were with me when we went down to Venice Beach for that interview thing, and we had to wait there for like 3 hours at that cafe.
Oh my god.
So, I guess being on time isn't a thing in Los Angeles because Ryan and I had this kind of like, we had the same agent, essentially. And our agent was super nice, like actually very, very nice. And there was this like interview thing that we had set up for this extraneous sort of thing. And we were told to be down there at like 10 a.m. or something. Mm-hmm. And the people that came to talk to us didn't get there till like 1.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like, all right, sidebar. If you can't show up to time on anything, don't bother working with me because I don't take that. Like, I will put up with any bullcrap you have in your back pocket, but if you cannot show up on time, I'm done. Yeah,
it's just game over. I don't know. Because, dude, I don't remember how you were feeling, but I was so pissed afterwards.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. We talked about it all the way back. We were like, they didn't give us much of. They gave us like cool information, and it was more of just like, yeah, guys, if you guys ever come back here, let us know. We'd love to bring you on as interns for a PA interns. And at the same time, one of the other people we were in LA with, she was working for this company. So when we actually went back, we talked to her and she told us like, yeah, they're like pretty garbage. They're like really mean people and they don't really they treat me like crap and all the other interns like crap and
damn. What was it? The girl who goes to school with you or the girl who lives in New York?
She used to go. She graduated already.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't even know how to make fake names up for everybody.
They both were at the same place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and they lived together as well, right?
Correct.
Okay. You know, people listening to this are like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? It doesn't matter.
We're not trying to name drop, yo. We're trying to be respectful.
Because I know one or both of them do listen to this podcast. Because they share it.
Yeah.
So that's why. But no, those two people are very nice. Thank you for sharing and listening. You know who you are. But
definitely not.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, also Ryan's from Philly, if we haven't said that. Up? And that's why we're doing this over the phone, the same way I do the podcast with Ben.
Yeah. I've been to Chicago once. It was cold. Really cold. Never recommend ever going during the wintertime.
Oh, yeah, you went in January. The worst.
I came right before New Year's Eve, and we hung out during New Year's Eve, and then, right after New Year's Day, there was a giant blizzard. I'm like, well, about to get smacked. It was the nor'easter, they call it.
Yeah.
That was fun. So I got back before that hit, and that was not a fun following days.
Yeah, no, it was bad. But I'm flying out to see Ryan here soon in March for Ryan's spring break, which, spring breaks are usually supposed to be a fun and like relaxing time. But when Russell touches down, shit's going down. We're gonna break stuff. Wow. You're gonna have to bail me out of prison.
So much ego. Oof. Big oof.
Oh, no. Someone's going to have to bail me out of jail. That's how it's going to be.
I don't have that kind of money, so you're on your own, son.
Well, I mean, you're pretty quick. You could rob someone, and then with the robbery money, bail me out of jail.
But nah, man. I'm going to keep that. I'll send you a postcard.
Okay, cool. Good call. Yeah, looking out. I'm proud of you. But, yeah. On the whole, LA was cool. It was fun. Yeah, no, it was definitely a situation. I've always meant to talk about the personal side of it on here, but I was waiting for someone who was out there with me at the same time to know about it. Otherwise, they wouldn't believe me.
Absolutely. No, everything that we've talked about is 100% true.
There's it is fact.
More stories that are way worse that we could talk about.
But, no. Wait. Remember when they crashed the van at Santa Monica Pier?
Yep. Oh my god.
And we just took an Uber home,
yeah. They're like, yeah, they can't get the van out. They crashed it. And they're like, what? They're like, yeah, it's not good for right now. And they're like, all right, well, bye guys. Time to spend $30 to get back home.
Yeah. So Hollywood is quite far from Santa Monica. Santa Monica is where the boardwalk is and the Ferris wheel.
Well, in a reality, the distance is super short. It just takes so
Yeah.
long to get because of traffic.
Yeah, so like mileage wise, you could probably ride your bike between the two places. It'd be far, but you could. But in a car, it takes like 45 minutes.
Yep, absolutely.
And I think, you know what, that was a really fun kind of debauchery of a day. But so was going to that market thing at the racetrack that night.
Oh, the Grove.
No, dude, the night market thing where we listened to Tiny Dancer in the car a bunch of times on the way back.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was over in Pasadena.
Yeah, that wasn't. So if you guys have ever played GTA 5, there's a racetrack in the game. That's where we were in real life. Where that real place is.
Yeah.
It was really, really, really cool. It's like this big. It's really heavily Korean and Hispanic in Los Angeles. So it's like a Korean and Hispanic night market thing with food trucks. And there's like bands that play, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers have played there before, but we left before any bands went on. But it was super cool.
It was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
It was good. Dude, there is a person. I can actually really, for real, name drop him. Do you remember Benji?
Yeah.
He lives in Chicago.
I haven't seen Benji in like ages.
Yeah, no, Benji lives in Chicago. And last year, I think, I was getting ramen downtown. I bumped into him. And it blew my mind. In like a city of, I don't know how many million people live in Chicago, but I bumped into him.
Honestly, I live in Philadelphia, and I see people that I know around there all the time. Even when I go into Center City, like, it's just like, you're always going to see one person that's like from, like Temple or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ryan goes to Temple.
Yeah, so, boy.
I always thought Temple was in Boston. And then I met people from Temple. I'm like, oh, it's in Philly. Cool. So Ryan, I'm going to give you movie ideas right now. So, we're going to have, here's who we're going to have. It's going to be Jaden Smith.
Oh, God.
And Kevin Spacey.
Oh, no.
And it's a romantic comedy.
Oh, no. What's it?
In the 1970s. Okay, go. I need you to pitch me the plot of the film and the title.
Oh my God! All right, so you have young Jade. Wait, a romantic comedy?
Yeah, you can take that whatever way you want to take that. You can. They don't have to be a romantic comedy with each other.
Noir style detective.
Okay.
Young on the force. Thrown into his first ever case with his partner. Kevin Spacey. Wait, do I have to give actual names?
No, you could just... Dude, it's whatever you want. You have to pitch one. So after we're done with this, you have to give me one, and I have to do the same thing, so...
Bitch.
And it's a speed round, so you have to just go.
Yeah.
It's off the top.
All right, so Kevin Spacey and Jaden Smith, two detectives. It's Jaden's first day, and they get thrown their first case. It's the Fruit Loop killer. He's actually a serial killer, like an actual serial killer. He stabs cereal, and in this world, cereal is a real currency and it is worshipped by many. Kellogg is the god of cereal. Anyway, so as they search for this killer, they both hate each other at first, and as they go through their cases and trying to find the serial killer, they are finding out how alike they are. And how they bounce off each other really well. And one lonely night, Kevin Spacey makes his move, and him and Jaden just go at it, and they find that they just love each other in a time that gay marriage isn't really accepted very much, and
we're gonna get in so much trouble for this. There's going to be a lot of backlash on this one. But, everyone, I'm not saying this. Ryan is. Please don't hate me.
He put me up to this. That's not fair. Like, come on.
Okay. I need the title.
The title is, Lost. Lost in the Milk.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Ryan, do you have one for me?
Yes. Okay. So, all right. So this is current day. We'll go current day. Let's give a shout out to my girl Sandra Bullock, and we will do. Drum roll, please. We will do Oh crap! What's his name? Oh crap! Brain fart. Louis C.K.
Oh, God. Okay. What's the genre?
Oh, the genre, definitely drama.
Okay. Well, the name of the film already is called The Behind Side. You're welcome for that name. If you don't get the reference to that bad joke, sorry. So it's a drama. So this movie is it's going to be a sequel to a movie I haven't seen called Bird Box, where Sandra Bullock has to wear a blindfold for some reason. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But it's going to be her, and she has to wear a blindfold through the entire movie because she's scared of the realization that she might not be as perfect as she wants to see herself in the mirror. And then she meets Louis C.K., who doesn't help the situation, and the whole time he's just masturbating. And she's like, she has this blindfold on, and she's essentially like so happy to have it because all she hears is the whole time. And then it just gets worse, and she tries to press charges. But the thing is, since she has this blindfold on, the cops she can't really give any real details about the situation that she's in, just because she's so scared to take the blindfold off, and that's the behind side.
That's the messed up stuff, man. Why you gotta take it that far?
Oh God, so we're gonna get in trouble for that one. I'm not cutting it out though. Someone will think that's funny. Please think that's funny. But yeah, so that's
comedy.
Okay. I have one for you. We'll each do one more.
Oh boy.
Okay, so this one is okay, it's Jackie Chan.
Yes.
But he's playing a rodeo clown.
Whoa.
No, he has to be a rodeo clown.
Said like time.
No, he has to be a rodeo clown. That's part of this. I'm making it more difficult for this round. Jackie Chan is a rodeo clown, and the other person in it is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But Dwayne The Rock Johnson is like a stereotypical like sea pirate, from like The Simpsons, like the sea captain, like arg, that guy. Mm-hmm. But that's who Dwayne Johnson is. He's playing like the Gordon's fisherman type sea captain guy. And then Jackie Chan is a rodeo clown. And I'm not going to give you a genre. You can take that any way you want to.
Oh my God, I got it.
Okay.
So, we're on Bull Island. Where all bulls are held and rode. And every year there is a rodeo convention of sorts where everyone brings their bulls from around the world to compete to see who can last the longest on their bull. And from the West comes young aspiring bull rider Jackie Chan with his I'm gonna stop there. So he brings his bull and he gets the fastest time. But in the middle of the rodeo tent gets attacked by pirates, and all you see is this silhouette of a giant beast of a man called Dwayne The Rock Johnson coming in. He doesn't have any weapons, just is wearing shorts and shirtless just because he's so fucking jacked. And he walks in and he steals Jackie Chan's bull because he knew it was the fastest bull, and he decides to challenge the bull to a fight.
Ryan, do you know how a rodeo works?
Yes.
Okay, neither do I, so that's good. Continue.
So he fights the bull and ends up killing the bull because obviously the Rock is stronger than any animal in the God's green earth, stronger than a lion, stronger than a bull. So as Jackie Chan tries to fight him, but he was powerless because he didn't know any type of fighting whatsoever. So he gets beaten to a pulp by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And then he's taken to this mysterious land and is woken up. And it just happens to be his home. And he was forced to be trained in this bullfighting. I am just pushing this really far.
Yeah, no, dude, you're already this deep. Keep going deeper because it's like planet Earth. If you just keep going deeper, you'll end up on the other side. It will make sense.
He's forced to learn an old bullfighting technique that is the only way to stop this pirate, because he now is going and ravaging the rest of the land, stealing all the bulls and fighting them, and trying to find the one bull that can match him. But alas, he has not found it. So he learns his bullfighting technique and goes back to challenge the Rock. The Rock thinks, "Oh, well, I got this guy," but then he pulls out his bull technique and just whoops the Rock's ass. Kind of like David and Goliath.
Yeah. What's the name of your film?
The Bulls of Wrath.
I like it. Okay, give me one. It's a challenge. All right, so we got Hugh Jackman. Okay.
And then we have Chris Rock. Going with the once you said Jackie Chan, I'm like, please say Chris Rock.
No, and that's why I didn't say Chris Rock.
I'll be like, yo, Rush Hour 4, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Great movies, by the way.
What's my genre with Hugh Jackman and Chris
Musical.
Rock? Also, that wasn't Chris Rock with Jackie Chan. It was Chris Tucker.
It's Chris Tucker. Wow, I am so bad.
No, it's cool.
But no, let's do Chris Rock, because Chris Rock just had a good comedy special called Trombone. That was directed by Bo Burnham. Go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's really, really
okay.
good.
So what's my genre?
Your genre is musical.
Oh, okay. So here's what we're going to do. So the movie does open on a musical number, but it's the whole movie is going to be conducted by Quincy Jones. And if you don't get that reference, here's why. It's this. It's going to open with this.
Oh my god. No, Austin Powers bullshit.
That's not Austin Powers, dude. I mean, it's a theme from Austin Powers, but it's by Quincy Jones. Dude, that's Soul Bossa Nova. Come on.
No. Original.
Oh, it's all original music? Okay.
Original.
So Hugh Jackman, as we know, is just incredible at everything, and he's going to be in the same costume he was in for Les Miserables. And Chris Rock is going to be in the same costume he was in from Jumanji, and it's an entire musical.
He was not in Chris Rock. That's
okay. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
Like 5 feet.
Okay, so Chris Rock is going to be in the costume he was in for the movie Madagascar, even though it was a cartoon. So he's in a zebra outfit, and then Hugh Jackman meet, and it's essentially about them being star-crossed lovers, and all of the music they're singing is improv. So they have to also play their own instruments. So Hugh Jackman has a recorder the entire time. And whenever he sees Chris Rock, he starts playing the recorder, and Chris Rock has to sing to it, and vice versa. But Chris Rock doesn't have a recorder. Chris Rock instead has a small DJ-style turntable, but it's not plugged into anything. So he has to make the noises himself. And the name of the film is You Can Be My Final Note. You're welcome.
I'd go buy a ticket to that.
Yeah, dude, right? I like how I confused Kevin Hart and Chris Rock for a hot second there. You're welcome for that comedy gold. That unintentional.
Okay, I confused Chris Rock and Chris Tucker.
You know, that's more understandable because they have similar names.
That's true. You like an entire person. Like, there's a complete height difference.
There is a complete height difference and fame difference. But they are both comedians, and I don't know. Okay, this goes on this. Have you seen that thing on YouTube? It's like a series where people go shoe shopping with for interviews. Have you seen that? Where they go to like Flight Club to buy sneakers, but it's like an interview?
I saw like I don't know the name of it, but I seen something like that, but it was like years ago. Like where like they follow a celebrity around or you know the guy James Maslow?
Yeah.
Like, there was a thing years ago when he was doing his solo career, and they followed him into, like, Macy's or something, and he's, like, they're like, you're gonna pick out your own outfit. So he's like, I like this jacket because it has this and this and this and this. He's like, I like these pants because they're like corduroy. They're very fashionable.
No, this is something different, but that sounds incredible.
Right.
So I thought that it would be fun for me to do the same thing because I have no money. And I think it'd be really fun to go shoe shopping, but you go to Marshall's. That'd be super fun.
Marshall's is dope.
Marshall's is heat. If you don't like Marshall's, we're probably not going to be friends. But don't you think that'd be super funny? You like make fun of those videos, except instead of going to like Flight Club or like some really expensive shoe store, you go to like The Gap.
You go to The Gap.
Or you go to Skechers and be like, yo, dude, you catch these 2018 drops, they're drip. And
they're drip. Yo, what'd you get? Skechers.
Dude, they're sexy. I got some shape ups. Get at me.
They've got so much flexibility and they're so comfortable. Like, have you seen these straps? Holy shit.
Dude, straps on shoes are cool. I have like Nikes with straps on them.
Yeah, those are the ones like you have like a freaking line on it to tell you where the barbell is, right? For when you do deadlifts.
Yeah, I do.
Yo, can you send me those shoes?
Yeah, actually those are Reeboks. I will send you them. Ryan's talking, I have weightlifting shoes because I'm an asshole. And I will send them to you. But you can't wear them outside the gym because there's no tread on them. They're like rubbery. So because they stick into the ground, so you can't like run with them on, or like your feet will like stick into the ground. Like there's the traction on them is like, it'll like stick. But yeah. And I will send you a picture of what they are. They're like the Reebok Lift Perform shoes or something. They're really nice. I got them on Black Friday last year for like $40. But yeah, I was going to say something about a thing. Okay, Ryan, what's your status on nipple hair? Because I got into a conversation. I don't shave my chest because I don't have enough hair on my chest to shave. Do you shave around your nipples?
I don't even shave my chest, bro.
I don't shave my chest, but I shave my nipples. Like, that's a shaved nipple right there.
There is absolutely no point.
Okay. There's a reason. Hear me out.
No, there's no reason. This is going to be so illogical.
Okay. Right now, I'm wearing a shirt with no sleeves because I'm an asshole. So, I don't have a lot of chest hair, as you can see. But my nipples have real dark hair. I got to trim around them nips. Otherwise, you can have, like, gangly nipple hairs. No one wants a gangly nipple hair.
But your gangling nipple hair is going to come back 2 times long in the next 10 years and it's going to look even
Dude,
worse.
I just have to keep up with it, though. You just, every few days. It's like when I trim my beard lines, trim your nipple hair lines. Same thing. Do you follow me?
I think you're just so self-conscious about your nipples that you're doing this and you're having an existential crisis right now. Russell,
I think
you're fine.
I think the most I'm the most self-conscious.
I'm here for you. It's okay.
Yeah. My inverted penis and my nipples are the two things I'm the most self-conscious about. You're welcome for that visual. P.S. I don't have an inverted penis. Actually, if you did, couldn't that hurt you? Yeah? Yeah, probably.
Google.
Actually, don't Google. Okay, Ryan's Googling inverted penis.
Don't worry. I'm going incognito.
There you go. Dude, I incognito search so many things, and like no one else ever looks at my phone, but I don't want to be in like a public-ish setting and look something up, and then like if I type the word like inside out, and then the search results like, did you mean inverted penis? And people are like, dude, what are you doing? You know?
Oh my god, ew.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Yes!
I'm not looking it up, and if you show me, I will hang up and this podcast will officially be over.
Can I read you some facts?
You can read me facts about inverted penises, yes.
It's not called inverness, it's called buried.
Oh, cool, okay.
So it's even worse. So the condition can be caused by a few things: excess fat, fluid retention, problems with ligaments, and then many complications after you get circumcised. So it can affect, obviously, urination and sexual arousal, but it's usually treatable by surgery. Buried penis can also cause embarrassment and psychological harm.
To you or everyone else?
I think to both parties, yes.
Okay. Huh.
Excess fat? Dude, if you're, like, obese, you can give yourself a buried penis. Oh, dude, I'm just imagining that now. Like your beer belly's just covering your dick, and like
dude,
you're just chilling. You look down there one day, it's like, where'd it go?
Dude, okay, I fluctuated weight a fair amount in my life, and I feel like I would actually have a freak out if I looked down, like, oh, my dick's gone. Where'd that?
It's like you lift up the flap, and it's still not there.
You're like, yo, where the fuck did that thing go? Like, it was literally just there.
You will legit be a mannequin.
Yeah. Dude, okay. On that, this has nothing to do with an inverted penis, but thank you for educating the audience on the problems of penis problems and stuff.
Hey man, everyone's got to know. I think our culture is scared of talking about, an
inverted penis.
Well, no, yeah, absolutely. Inverted penises, sex, all of the 9 yards, all of that stuff.
Have you ever gotten soap in the tip of your dick? Because that is the worst pain in existence. Stepping on a Lego doesn't hurt 100 times, like 100th of what that feels like.
Inside or just
it's like, okay, if you're like showering and you're lathering up, you get all lathered and getting all like lubed up, and a little tiny bit of soap gets right inside of your dick. You're done. It's a game over. You're calling off work. Happened. You're calling off work. You're not going anywhere today because.
What kind of soap you using, Holmes?
Little shards of glass. Little tiny shards of glass.
Oh, well, I say you should use even bigger shards of glass. That might help.
Yeah, what kind of... Dude, I use mane and tail. I use horse shampoo. I'm not fucking kidding. That's why my hair looks so nice.
No joke. Have you... Oh my god, that is hilarious. Have you ever seen the film The Greatest Movie Ever Sold? It's by the guy who did Super Size Me. No joke. Watch it. It's about how this guy... makes a film about advertising a film. So, like, the entire film is him going to different companies on the East Coast, actually around the country. So, like, he goes to, like, Sheetz. He goes to Palm, the pomegranate juice company.
Yeah.
And, like, all these ones. And the one he goes to is, like, what the soap you use, what mane and tail. Mm-hmm. It's a horse shampoo. He legit endorses that. Like, in the film, he makes a giant joke of it, and it kept the business alive. So there you go.
Awesome. Dude, for real, this mane and tail, please sponsor this podcast for real. But dude,
probably call him up and be like, yo, can you sponsor my podcast?
Like, I will rep you. I legitimately do use their shampoo because it's really good for your hair. There's a lot of like nutrients in it, and it makes your hair really silky smooth. Like, it makes your hair feel so nice. Right now, I do look like I'm in an 80s movie because it's very voluptuous at the moment. But mane and tail is really nice. And it smells really good. You smell like a horse. Yeah. But not like a bad horse. You smell like a good horse. Like Seabiscuit.
I've never smelled a horse, so I can't comment.
Do you want the whitest statement I've ever made?
Oh, my body's ready.
We used to own a horse. The white meter just broke. No, my mom was super big into horses. She still is, and we co-owned a horse with other people.
Where'd you keep it?
In a fucking barn, dude.
Where though?
Oh, there's like kind of south of us is an area, like you're kind of like not in a super rural area, but like there's a big forest preserve area kind of south of Chicago where a lot of like rich people have horses. And then my mom's like, I want a horse. So there was a hot second where we had a fucking horse. That was crazy.
Just 1 second, though. After 1 second, it was gone.
No, dude, it was for a hot sec. There was a fucking horse in the situation. His name was Max. I'm actually not kidding. I am 100% serious about all this.
That's amazing.
Yeah. God, people are texting me. What do I say? Ryan, come up with something while I respond to this because it's kind of important.
Wow. Okay. Well, as Russell, deters all his attention and, time away from you guys, which he shouldn't be doing because obviously this is a podcast and the point of this podcast is to entertain you. And clearly he does not care about this podcast enough. I guess I'm taking over. This is my podcast now. So welcome to the new and improved and 10 times better See What Sticks.
I'm back, bitch.
With his brand new host, Ryan Letty, the one and the only, the OG man of See What Sticks.
Yeah. That's me, Ryan Letty. I'm here.
Hey guest. Hey Russell Mullane. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Welcome
Dude,
to
you
the
just
show.
said my last name. God damn it, Ryan. My cover's blown.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I say my last name on here one other time. And that's why people want to come and murder me. It's cool. See these guns?
You see these guns? Yo, I don't see anything. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. They're real small. Like baby dicks.
Yeah, right.
Inverted baby dicks. But yeah, no, holy shit, what was I just saying? Okay, I send Ryan hella memes. Memes.
Too many.
Dude.
There's, like, half the time it's like, this is unavailable because you don't follow this page. I don't know how many freaking pages your dude follows for memes, and I'm like, yo, I am not following all these meme pages to keep up with you. I got my own Instagram account to follow. It's Ryan Letty Visual, so hit me up. I do photo, video all the time.
Yeah, one sec. It's my mom. Don't hate me.
I love your mom. Your mom's amazing.
Thanks, man. I also love my mom. Hi, Mom. I know you listen to my podcast. Maybe you won't listen to this one because we're talking a lot about baby penises.
It's probably not a mom-friendly podcast.
Yo, moms love my podcast.
Oh, God.
It's a mom-friendly podcast.
You should just call it, oh, my God. That's awesome.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, so I was talking about memes. Sorry, I had to reply to that text. Dude, so you know that meme I keep sending you with Joe Rogan where it's like the DMT meme?
Yeah.
That might be my new favorite meme of all time. It's like roses are red or like violets are blue. Have you tried DMT? Also, what is DMT like a psychedelic drug?
I think so. Let me Google. DMT.
Mama.
Ma.
No, I was doing a Migos reference. You know, it's like after every line, they're like, Mama.
Why does DMT make you feel like you're dying?
What?
That's what this article says from the motherboard. Wow. Researchers dosed 13 people with DMT to investigate the similarities between DMT trips and near-death experiences in the first study of its kind. So what happened? Wow, that looks like weird crystals, dude.
Really? Wait, read off what's up.
Well, this was pretty much the actual experience. So, the study was small. The volunteers consisted of 6 women and 7 men whose average age was 34, of all who had used some type of psychedelic drug. Each volunteer visited the lab twice. One time they were dosed with DMT, and the other time they were dosed with a placebo. But they weren't informed which one was in advance. So the dosage of the DMT intravenously to participants ranged from 7 milligrams to 20. During the study, the participants reclined in a dimly lit room and listened to calming music while an electroencephalogram monitored their brain activity. According to the researchers, participants felt the effects of DMT within about 30 seconds of injection. Felt peak effects about 2 to 3 minutes after injection and only had mild residual effects 20 minutes after.
Okay, doctor. I don't know what any of those words meant. Clearly, we're both scientists.
Obviously.
So, what you're telling me is I should try DMT. Yeah?
You want to feel like you're dying? I guess so.
Maybe not.
So the researchers found that those who were inclined toward delusional thinking in their normal day-to-day life also experienced stronger near-death experiences on DMT. So pretty much, don't be crazy.
Huh. Did someone text you?
No.
Yeah, someone did. You fucking liar.
I'm not, I never lie.
Yeah, okay.
I'm truthful. Truthful 100% of the time.
So why would Joe Rogan ask people if they tried DMT? So does it make you high? I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
It's like a bad trip.
Because it's a psychedelic, so like it messes with your mind and it releases chemicals at a faster rate that you normally don't have it. You know?
So it's like pre-workout.
Yeah, but hopped up on steroids.
Yeah, dude.
tenfold.
Dude, there was a pre-workout I used to take that I'm not going to name now.
That's illegal now.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to take it anymore for sports, and it's not sold in stores anymore. I apparently was taking roids for a bit, but I got really swole. So, I mean...
Maybe that's why your penis is inverted.
Yeah, dude, it's why I have an inverted dick, and I have to shave my nipple hair. Okay. For real, though, when you sleep, as a guy, can you sleep naked? Because I can't. I don't want my wiener on my sheets. I have to wear boxers or shorts.
It's so weird. I can't. I have to wear boxers.
Okay, thank God. I was talking to someone recently, and he's like, yeah, dude, I sleep naked. I'm like, I can't have the sensation of my dick and balls on my sheets. I'd have to wash my sheets every day, and then the thread count would turn into sandpaper.
Dude, but, like, what if, like, you have to poop in the middle of the night, and then, like, you did a lazy job with wiping, and, like, you go back to your bed?
Yep. Yeah, you're not doing that. I have white sheets at home. Also, white sheets are a really bad idea, because, like...
Yeah, you get anything on that. It's, like, blood, anything else, and you're done.
Dude,
you're done,
okay. Maybe this is me, but when you take your pillowcase off your pillow, why are your pillows all, like, gray, and, like, is there maple syrup or something? Or, like, oil coming out of my head that's real, like, crude oil?
Maybe your head exudes stress, and then the pillow absorbs that, and it's like, this is you. This is you. It just... It's like one of those... I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm going to stop.
No, it's cool. No, keep going with whatever it is what you were saying. I know Ryan is itching to talk about it, so Ryan, I'll give you 30 seconds. Ryan, talk about your new camera. You get 30 seconds starting now.
A Sony A7R III. I'm so excited. I'm waiting for the new lens. I'm like absolutely dying. I'm looking at it right now, and I can't use it yet because I'm waiting for my lens to come in, and it comes in tomorrow, and I'm planning all these shoots with it, and I'm so excited, but I blew so much money on it.
Wow, you did that in 20 seconds. I'm proud of you. But no, good for you. Yeah, Ryan's camera's sick. I have...
It's slick.
Yeah, Ryan, your camera's a lot like mine. You have a full frame sensor, and I have a micro four thirds, so good for you.
Yeah.
But I have a speed booster.
Get with the times.
I know. I have a speed booster, though. And
speed boosters are dope.
Dude, now I technically have a full frame sensor, because if you have a micro four thirds with a Metabone speed booster, yo ass got a full frame sensor now.
Yeah, right.
But... To the 4 people who knew what that meant, thank you. To everyone else who's like, what the fuck did you just say? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh my god! People are texting me!
Oh my god. We're on another level.
All the time. Hey, have you tried DMT?
Hey man, we're talking about DMT. Do you know what it is?
Yeah. Totally. Ryan, are you at your house or are you at your apartment?
I'm at my home.
Your home? Is that what you call it? You're like, hi, I'm a home.
Yeah,
okay, Ryan, fine. So, Ryan, you were talking about your home. For people who don't know, we were just paused there for a minute, and that was a seamless transition because Ryan had to go to the bathroom. Clean. Like Mista Clean. All over. Just...
Febreze that shit.
Okay. Dude, do you judge people off of the toilet paper that they have in their homes?
Yo, you think too deep into some stuff, man.
Do you judge them?
Care. No.
Oh my god. Okay, because...
Yo, you're bougie, bro. I knew
that's not being bougie, but I don't want that thin-ass toilet paper rubbing on my butthole.
Just use more.
Dude, do you know how coarse that stuff is? I have a delicate butthole, and that, like, coarse-ass toilet paper is like sandpaper. It is going to ruin me.
You guys know what the golden spoon child is? Yeah, that's Russell.
I am not the golden spoon child. I just don't like thin ass grade school toilet paper. Like, you know those brown paper towels that essentially are cardboard? Try wiping.
Because I don't think about what paper. God, I just.
Do you not think about your butthole that much, Ryan? I am concerned about the status of your butthole if you don't think about it.
Do you want to come when you come for if you come for spring break? Yeah. You can come check my butthole. How's
okay, fine, deal. But okay, so you don't ever notice when you're somewhere like and they have nice toilet paper, it's like real plush, and you're like, damn, I like this toilet paper.
I mean, I guess I don't know. As long as it just doesn't stick in there,
that's
when we got a problem.
Yeah, dude, that's a real problem. Okay, have you ever manscaped and then cut yourself? I have.
No.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
No. Because it's just going to grow back longer.
That's not how that... There's how science works. Obviously, I'm a scientist. I know how this works.
Yeah, it is, Russ.
Dude, one of my buddies was telling me he was like, I don't know why, but he was manscaping his butt, and he sliced.
Oh, well, no, I've manscaped, but not my butt.
No, dude, he was I've never manscaped my butt. That shit's like,
no.
It's like.
Oh, I've cut myself manscaping. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit's like the forbidden forest. You're done. You're gonna get lost in there. There's giant spiders and stuff.
You get really lost in the sauce.
Yeah, dude. It's bad. It's a disaster. Dude, he was telling me he's like shaving one with a razor. Super dangerous. What are you, fucking, I don't know, like Jason Statham and Crank? You just need to like get an adrenaline rush. If I even put a razor blade near my butt, we're done. But he like cut a chunk out of his butt. And I'm like, dude, if you really want to hurt yourself, go get some Gorilla Tape and wax that stuff off.
You're fat though, or electric tape, Jesus.
Have you ever done that?
No.
I did in college as a dare. Someone was like, dude, I bet you won't put Gorilla Tape on your leg and like wax it off. So I did it on my like upper thigh, just so I wouldn't
terrible.
have like. So I did it like up here, above my knee, like right above my knee, so like where you're wearing shorts and you put your hands.
Yeah.
There. I did it from like the top base part of my knee up to kind of where your boxers sit, and I just pulled it off. Holy shit, that hurts. I thought I was gonna rip my skin off. But yeah, that's a thing I've done. Did I also tell you that last house party I went to? Since I can't partake in the sauce because of my stupid brain not working and it'll kill me, I went around and hid eggs in their house.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I went into the fridge and I took all the frozen food and I put it and I scared it around their house. And then I took eggs and I put them in people's shoes.
I actually love that. I'm going to do that next time, actually.
Dude.
I'm going to bring a carton of eggs with me.
Dude, just...
Why do you have eggs? No reason.
Because I like omelets.
I need my protein.
Yeah, I like omelets. Go get fucked. No, so we hid eggs in people's shoes. By we, I mean myself, because the other guy I was with does not want to be associated with that.
Absolutely.
And so I did that. I was going to upper decker, but I didn't have to poop. But what I did do is I took a bunch of frozen chicken breasts and I put it in the top tank of their toilet.
That's phenomenal.
Because the funniest thing about that is it's not going to smell bad for a couple of days, but then you're going to be like, what the fuck is this? You open it, it's a bunch of chicken breasts. We did that.
Chicken breasts. Oh my god, it's like stealing old family photos.
Yeah, it is. What else did I do? Oh, I poured out a bunch of the Jack Daniels. I put apple cider vinegar in there. That's going to be fun. And then on the way out, we were contemplating knocking over the thing of jungle juice that they had, just tipping it over and running out.
You should have done it.
I think the worst thing that we did is we stuck craft singles to their ceiling in their bathroom. We just took craft singles and like whoop up on the ceiling, a bunch of them. There's like 30, just like pasted on the ceiling. And I'm like, have fun getting those off without destroying the paint.
That's fantastic.
Dude, there was a guy at that party who was definitely doing coke because he kept going upstairs and coming back. He's like, yo, what's up, guys? What's up? What's going on? And I'm like, chill. It's 8:15.
Calm down, bro.
It's 8:15 on a Friday. Relax. Yeah. And then that night, holy shit. And then after that, we ended up just going to a diner and getting food and sleeping at my buddy Jake's place. Shout out to Jake. I know you listen to this sometimes. Hi, buddy. Dude, I legit... People are texting me so much. I feel like the most popular girl in high school.
And that's when I'm out. Sorry, Russ. I'm too good for this podcast.
No! God! So many text messages. I don't know how to turn notifications off for texts on my computer. I do know how to...
It's the moon. Oh.
It's the moon? What are you talking about?
The fucking moon button.
There's no moon button. Oh, the do not disturb. Fuck off. It's the moon!
It's the moon, dude.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to not read these out loud, but I was going to. Ryan,
what's that?
Aren't you graduating in May?
Yeah.
How's that? What's your plan after graduation?
So many plans. So, one plan is I have a possible job in Fremont, California.
Wait, what?
Oh, I didn't tell you.
Yeah, no, tell me. Do tell.
This is actually real. I actually did not tell him. No, I applied for this job in Fremont, and they emailed me back, and they're like, give us a call when you can. I apologize. That's unprofessional. So I gave him a call and told him I was graduating in May, and like, give us a call back in April, and you can fly out here, and if we like you, we'll hire you on the spot, and then just give us the day you can start, and we'll start you right away. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if it's going to come to anything, but who knows?
Like, come? Like,
absolutely, just all in my face. Oh, I love
wait. It. Speaking of human ejaculate, have you ever tried kefir?
No.
Do you know what that is?
Isn't it that food?
Yeah, it's like that weird creamy yogurt shit.
Oh yeah, dude, it's the bacteria from kombucha.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's.
I like kombucha though.
It's legit that bacteria that like is the fermented bacteria. That's what it is.
I've never tasted human ejaculate, but I could only imagine it tastes like kefir because that shit makes me gag.
Yeah.
Like there's that and bananas make me want to vomit.
Dude, bananas are dope.
Dude, fuck off. Bananas suck. Bananas are trash fruit.
So do you. You're trash.
Dude, bananas are mealy and gross, and they have those little white, veiny things you have to peel off, and they're disgusting.
Just eat them, dude. They taste fine.
Bananas are so gross. They're the grossest of the fruits.
Yo, slap some peanut butter on that ish, and you're good.
Dude, you know what's better? Just eating straight peanut butter. Then you don't have the gross banana-ness to it.
Yeah, but you don't get enough carbs.
Okay, fine. Perfect smoothie. Go, right now.
Peanut butter, banana, smoothie.
That's it? It's peanut butter, bananas, that's paste. There's no liquid there.
Yeah, I just throw a whole jar of peanut butter and just one whole banana in there, and there we go. I twirl around without a machine.
What are you churning butter?
No, molasses.
Yep. What? What the fuck? One sec.
Stop being so fucking popular.
Yeah, dude. I'm the prettiest girl. I'm like the prettiest cheerleader that everyone wants to talk to.
Yeah, right? And then you peaked in high school, and then everyone hates you.
Dude, I don't think anyone knew me in high school. I was captain of a team in high school, but I guarantee if I went back and, like, I think my graduating class in high school was like 400 or 500 kids or something.
You know how I'm known? You know what legacy that I left in my high school? I passed out in the middle of a choir show. And my music teacher still shows the video from it. And I could probably still find it.
Sweet Ryan. Were you in choir?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. And band. And drama.
Wait, you played trombone, didn't you?
No, that was my brother.
I played trombone. Oh, you played piano?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I played trombone for a bit.
Oh.
Yeah. I never did choir, though. I never had the balls to do choir.
Yeah, it takes some real man.
But wait, you went to a Catholic high... Did you go to an all-guys school or just Catholic high school?
No, it was Catholic school, but there was guys and girls.
Oh, co-ed. See, I went to an all-guys high school, so I went to prison for 4 years. And,
you don't know how many times he said that.
Dude, I love my high school. Dude, I love Brother Rice. Like, go Crusaders, but...
Every Catholic school was the Crusaders, dude.
Dude, fact. And I like how that's the mascot. The people who are warmongering monsters who went over to a different country and just destroyed shit and lost. Sorry. For any of you who are pro-Crusader, read a history book. They lost.
They always lost.
Yeah, not to get political, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Wait, Ryan, what was your high school mascot?
A Crusader.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, dude, I told you that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Dude, there's like 9 people texting me, and I know it's probably very unprofessional for me to do this while I'm recording my own podcast, but guess what? It's my podcast. I make the rules. It's my house. So you're talking about how my nipples were probably the thing I'm most self-conscious of? You're probably right.
Fact, though.
Dude, okay, you work out as much as I work out.
Absolutely.
Do you get weird stretch mark things, like, right here under your arm, like, on the back, like, on your lat?
Mine are on my tricep and on my bicep.
Yeah, on your sweet tat? That is really cool tattoo.
One tat.
So Ryan is like getting inked up. He's going to get a full sleeve. He's going to look like Travis Barker in about 6 weeks. He's going to look like Wiz Khalifa.
Ugh.
He's going to look like Lil Uzi Vert, who's also from Philly.
True. Yo, Lil Uzi fucking rides his 4-wheeler on campus all the time.
Dude, that's sick.
Like, he'll go to Lil Uzi will go get his haircut, like 3 blocks from where my apartment is, and then, like, there was one night where I was walking from the grocery store with my buddy, and there was these dudes on 4-wheelers riding around on the sidewalk and in the street, and it was Lil Uzi.
Dude, that's incredible. Did you see the Nardwuar interview with him? Where,
No.
Dude, there's an interview with him and Nardwuar where Lil Uzi Vert's like, he's essentially saying, he's like, I'm shocked that like no one knows about this thing, and Nardwuar says someone's name, and he's like, yo, he knows too much. And Lil Uzi Vert like runs out the door. I'm gonna play it live on the podcast. Lil Uzi Vert. That's the first one. Okay, we're gonna just do part of this because I'm gonna get sued if I play more than a certain amount. How does that work?
I think it's more than like 10 seconds.
Okay, wait. Here.
What Kanye do?
Okay, wait.
Little Uzi Vert in action, running away.
It's Nardwuar. Okay.
Know it.
Here we go.
I'm glad I'm a good guy, because if I was under investigation for something, I'd be scared right now. How you know that? They don't even know that. I don't even talk to them about that.
Guns Garcia.
Yo, he know too much. I can't do this. What Kanye do?
And he just leaves. He just runs away. And I'm like, what is Guns
He
Garcia?
totally like killed a man.
Yeah, it's like Lil Uzi Vert's having a normal conversation. He turns to him, he's like, how the hell do you know?
Too much.
Yeah, it's like, he knows too much. That's
Maybe he's witness protection. He's like, we'll make you a famous rapper. How's that sound?
Dude, okay. Lil Uzi Vert is your age, which makes me really upset.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm doing this podcast. Why am I not a billionaire?
I don't know. You're doing a podcast, probably.
Ryan, I like your Skrillex haircut. For everyone who doesn't know, Ryan has a Skrillex haircut.
I don't, though. Like, it's not even that long, dude. You're just jealous because you wish you could look this good.
Facts. I should just shave the side of my head.
Dude, it's not even shaved like that anymore. Dude, I don't want to talk about that point in my life where I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, when you're in LA, dude.
Dude, that wasn't my fault. They screwed it up. Dude, they shaved my entire head like, all the way around on the side.
Ryan got the world's worst haircut in LA.
Dude, it was terrible.
It actually was. And then
garbage. I then proceeded to eat like what? What did we have? Like 7 hot dogs? Like foot-long hot dogs?
Oh, dude, okay. We went to a Dodgers game, and we got, like, the VIP. It wasn't even VIP. It was like the special event seating stuff where you get, like, the free food. And then Ryan and I were like, yo, dude, Summer Bulk 2016 or whatever, or 2017. And they had free hot dogs. And so, your boy Russell and your boy Ryan had to go eat like 6 hot dogs each and sit in the blistering sun in Los Angeles.
And then we got back, we're like, yo, we need to work these out. So we went to the gym for like an hour.
Dude, it was so bad.
The second time, we're like, that was the worst idea ever.
Okay, I'm actually going to drop her name because I know there's no way she listens to this. You remember Georgina got hit with the baseball?
Yes.
That
was a fruition. This was like pre-karma.
That wasn't the first baseball that hit her. Yeah, I wish I could tell that story without definitely having some repercussions. There's a definite story there. Email me. DM me if you want to know that story. I'll hit you up with it.
Or me. I'd love to
explain it. Ryan, I'm going to link all your social media stuff. Ryan's a photographer, guys. Ryan's actually a good photographer. I'm not like... Yeah, no, you're very good. When I come to Philly, we're going to do one of those headshots. I want to do the one where I have like the whole pack of cigarettes in my mouth, like, aw. And I have like a lighter. Down. Yeah, I just want to do a bunch of... Yeah, like with like... the ones you use for cooking, like the industrial strength, like blowtorch ones. I just want to do a bunch of like goofy pictures like that and some serious ones where it's like, he's edgy, but he still has a fun side. You know what I'm talking about?
He's mysterious, but he's the best man around. What's that commercial?
Dude, it's like the Dos Equis. It's like...
So that's what it is, Dos Equis.
Dude, I think that Dos Equis guy fucking died because there's a new Dos Equis guy.
Yeah, no, true. He's definitely dead.
Yeah, rest in peace, Dos Equis guy. Unless he's not dead, then... Oh, what's up, Dos Equis guy? Dos Equis, sponsor the podcast. I don't drink beer. And your beer's disgusting. But sponsor us. I'll say your beer's the best.
They're definitely going to sponsor you now.
Ryan, today's sponsor is MeUndies. A sponsor that we don't have. Buy MeUndies. Use code See What Sticks in the description. Let's do it.
It'll work. Trust me, 100%.
You know what? I would love to see. Just go on websites and just type in See What Sticks. If you get a discount, maybe they sponsor me, but never emailed the podcast.
Maybe you gotta check your junk.
Yeah. Every day I check my junk.
Just not that one.
Yeah, dude. I don't think I could handle a sponsor on this podcast. I don't think I could. I don't think I don't have this self-discipline to handle sponsorship.
You can do it, buddy.
Technically the show is sponsored, so yeah.
By what?
Spreaker. I get money.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, there's commercials that play in front of the show. I actually don't know who the sponsors are. So, that's a thing. Hi, Spreaker. Thank you for sponsoring the show. I'm sure some admin somewhere listens to this and they're like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, this show is just...
talking about us.
I should do an ASMR episode.
Please, no. I will hang up.
Dude, do you also hate ASMR?
I hate it with... Oh, my God.
It makes my skin crawl.
It does. Dude, there's people that I know that, like, love it. And I'm like, why?
There's a dude I know. I definitely know this person doesn't listen to the podcast, so I'm going to talk shit. But I'm not going to say their name. My dogs are barking. What? Sorry.
Okay.
I know this dude who needs ASMR to make himself aroused.
There's definitely a person I know, and I'm not going to name names because I just don't like doing that definitely watches it for the purpose to be aroused, because this person made me and a few other people watch it one time, and I'm sitting there, and she's just, like, watching it so intensely. I'm like, yo.
Wait, mine's a dude. I don't know which one is more uncomfortable, if it was a female watching or a male watching. I think it's equally uncomfortable. But at least...
It's just like, that's what gets you going. I mean, hey, everyone has their thing.
Yeah, mine's looking at myself in the mirror. It's fine. But, dude, like, you know what? I think it's way more awkward with a guy for one reason. Because you can tell if a dude's aroused. Like, if I'm watching ASMR with someone and they have a big old boner, not watching any more ASMR or hanging out with that guy.
It's like, see you, man. No thanks.
Okay, Ryan, I have a question. What's the worst kind of food to get on a first date? The absolute worst.
Anything with, like, honestly, like, never get any garlic. Nothing that, like, will leave some form of, like, disgusting residue in your mouth.
Dude, I was saying ribs.
Ribs? Oh, yeah, no, nothing handheld. Like, you can't get a burger. Or you could get a burger.
You can get a burger? But don't be cutting your burger with your fork guy. Cutting your burger...
If you're that person, yo, don't even talk to me.
That's the same guy who jerks off with a condom on.
What?
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 I said that's the same guy who jerks off with a condom on.
Doing any STDs.
Oh, God. Thank you for understanding that reference.
Absolutely.
But, no, dude, okay, I think sushi is a good call if the other person does like seafood. Sushi can be good because it shows that you're less... or you're more than just a one-dimensional piece of meat.
I go under the sea.
No, do you think what is the worst? Like ribs?
Yeah, any
tacos.
Food. Tacos are good. No, tacos could be good because it's like it's super casual, and if you find the right like kind of like spot for it, like if it's just like a little restaurant or like a little taco spot, like 100%. Like tacos.
Really?
Are good. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's fine.
As long as you're not, as long as they're like you got to get it dry though. You can't get any like dressings in it.
No,
because like then it'll drip out and you'll look like a disgusting piece of shit.
No, actually I'm not going to say that on the podcast. I was going to tell a story about a thing that I totally almost fucked up on a recent date-ish type situation. But I'm not, because I don't want to out myself on this podcast. But, dude, I think what's the best
Only
thing?
real men would out themselves.
Oh, I just kept clinking my fork against the plate really loud, and the plate kept moving. I'm like, what am I doing? But yeah, what's the best date food then? If ribs and that kind of stuff is the worst, what is the best?
Definitely, I think
If you say burger, you can't, because you said burger's the worst. You can't say burger's also the best.
I mean, you go super old fashioned, really go fucking spaghetti.
Okay. Maybe. What do you think is the best place to go for a first date? This isn't go to blank restaurant, or what do you think is the best genre of what? Okay, Ryan, you're making a good first date plan right now. It's dinner, no movies on first dates, because movies are a bad idea for a first date. Do not do that. Do not fall into that trap. It is a trap. You will not get out. Have you seen Harry Potter?
Yeah.
It's like the weird weed thing that eats you.
Oh my god. Oh.
You know what I'm talking about with the chess?
Yeah. No, definitely it's I think casual quick. Not you know how not saying Chick-fil-A is.
Like a hand job.
No, so say you're in a city spot, go to a quick and something that's casual, but it's also quick, because it's eating's part of it, but you also gotta talk and move, because I feel if you just sit in the same restaurant
yes.
for more than an hour and you just keep talking, it's gonna get boring.
Yeah, it gets stale.
Exactly. That's why you gotta have to kind of keep it moving, keep them on their toes. But I think if it's a casual sit down restaurant, I like being old fashioned. I like going to nicer places if I can, for sure. But it's definitely if you can't really do that, then go to I think a pizza joint, a custom pizza joint that's pretty well respected, but it's still casual food. I think pizza is always a good icebreaker. Any kind of even Chipotle you could do.
I fucking hate Chipotle so much. Sorry. I'm airing my personal grievances on this podcast.
No, you're good. I don't know. It's a weird. It depends on the person you're going with.
You know that place in LA that we went to, the pizza place where you make your own pizza and they cook it in front of you in the oven?
Yeah.
That kind of place would probably be solid.
No, that's what I was saying. There's those places in Philly that I've been to, and they're really good, and those are good equal casual spots to go to.
I think ramen is a bad call for a first date.
Yeah,
because it's sloppy.
Oh yeah, and it's just sodium and salt.
Because it's so damn good. Sorry,
it's so damn good.
You know what? I think you're onto something with that, but I think the jackpot is if you go to a place there's one in Chicago called Pequod's. It's a pizza place, but it's also a bar. There, because then you can get your food casually, but then you can also get drinks there. So you can transition into the next step of the date process if that's your thing.
I mean, it really depends. Do you want to get into drinks? Because then that can you don't know how the other person can handle it. You know.
Okay, in this scenario, you already kind of know the person you're going on the first date with. You kind of know each other insofar as you know if they are cool with the casual drinks thing.
Yeah.
Or me, casual cocaine between bites of pizza, so you can stay on your game. Just oh man, that was a really good pizza.
I love that pizza. My God, pepperoni.
Dude, okay. One of my friends, I'm not going to out him, he told me he did coke one time. I'm like, bro, what?
Damn.
I'm like, he's the kind of kid I would think is scared to watch porn. And then he's like, yeah, dude, there's this one time I was at a party and a guy peer pressured me to do coke. And I'm like, excuse me? That's not something you just drop on someone. And it wasn't even a situation where you'd be talking about that. We were literally just hanging out at my house, probably about to play Far Cry 5 or something. And he's like, yeah, this happened. I'm like, you can't just drop that on someone without giving them context to he's like, yeah, it was just a little bit of coke on my fingernail and I did it. I'm like,
damn, dude.
Yeah, dude. I saw cocaine. It was like seeing a celebrity. I was at a party. I'm like, oh, is that cocaine over there? It was like a thing. Yeah, dude, that's like crazy. And I didn't know that was a thing that happens in real life because I'm like a weird sheltered kid from the suburbs.
Yeah, man. Welcome.
Well, yeah, you're from Philly. Like, you and Will Smith.
Yeah, me and Will Smith, we're home slices. Actually, my senior year high school theology teacher taught Will Smith when he was in kindergarten.
Really?
Yeah. I also think she was lying because she lied a lot.
Dude, my old advisor at Brother Rice, rest in peace to Brother Cardi. For real, rest in peace. When he first started teaching, he was like 96 when he was my advisor in high school. And that was like 10 years ago. And he taught Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because he's from Brooklyn. That's where Brother Cardi is from. And he like had pictures where he taught Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and a bunch of other famous people because he was a brother. He was like in the church, so he wasn't a priest. He was a brother. It's kind of like being a nun for people who don't know. And so he taught around a bunch of different places, but like he did that, and he was apparently also a boxer at some point in his life. I'm like, Brother Cardi, you're the coolest dude ever. And you smoke like 10 packs of cigarettes, and somehow you've made it to 90 years old. Good for you. It's probably because you're really religious and God's cool with you or something.
What a guy.
Right? Ryan, okay, I have another question. What do you think? I want to know because neither of us have any expertise on women at all. I don't know anything. And that's why I'm asking you, because you also know nothing. And I appreciate the fact that we both know nothing.
Yeah.
Let's say, what's the worst possible thing you could do? Say you're at, like, going on a date. It's, like, casual. Like, you're wearing, like, a button-down shirt, but it's, like, cool. Like, you know the place we went in L.A., the outdoor place, the night of the disaster? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So you're at a place like that. It's cool, casual, a little sexy.
The night of the disaster. Sorry.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god!
If anyone's listening and wants to know,
that you're gonna have to hit us up for.
Yeah, DM me for that. I'll tell you the story. But what do you think is the biggest mistake you can make at a date type thing like that? What's the biggest mistake?
There's multiple things. One, you reveal too much of your baggage.
Or you're Russell. If you're Russell and you go into that situation, you have already fucked up.
No, it's like if you reveal too much of your shit way too soon.
Yeah.
And the ultimate killer is obviously saying anything negative obviously is, something you should never do, like about the person or about yourself, because then you seem like, one, you have no confidence in yourself and your person, or you're just a complete dickhead. And the worst thing you could do is either fart or burp. Don't do either.
Dude, you have to fart and burp at the same time. They'll equal each other out. She's like, what the hell is that? Like, yeah, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Just what happens when you eat pizza.
Dude.
It's so good.
I think that's bad. I think also wearing cargo shorts. I think that's the biggest mistake.
Cargo shorts are the worst thing you could ever wear in your life. Never wear cargo shorts, people. It is I think it's a well-known fact. You should never, ever, ever, ever wear cargo shorts.
Like, what are you going fishing for? Nothing. You ain't going fishing? I was going to make a joke. I'm not going.
What's the point of all the pockets?
It's to hold all your bullshit.
Hold all my baggage.
Yeah.
Here's this pocket full of shit.
Yeah, here's it's holding all my emotional problems. Dude, actually, I think that's bad. And I think playing too cool. Playing it too cool is not cool.
Yeah, if you're not yourself.
Yeah, you just gotta be real, like.
Honestly, I'm the type of guy that's like, all right, like, you know me, I'm super sarcastic. That's just the way I am. Like, I joke around a lot, but, like, I mean it wholeheartedly. Like, I'm not trying to be, like, rude or like, trying to...
Unless you're talking to me.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Like, keep up, Ryan. Moves real fast down here.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm a little slow, as you can see.
It's okay, man. Don't worry. No, I think that's bad. And then in general, yeah, because this is now turning into a dating podcast where you will never get a date if you listen to us for advice.
Facts.
I think whatever we're telling you, do the opposite. So yeah, do wear cargo shorts. Women find them so sexy. Socks and sandals, you're done.
You're done. Dad shoes, oof.
Dude, dad shoes are somehow coming back, and that makes me really upset.
Same. I will never wear one of those.
What's your opinion of Yeezys? I want to know.
I don't get the hype. They look dumb.
Dude, they do look dumb. Thank you. They look so goofy.
I don't get the point. And I'm like, not because, like the whole thing with Kanye West is just, like, people are stupid to ever believe, like, all the shit that he says, like, is, like, it's all a publicity stunt.
Oh, yeah. It's all calculated.
It's like, he's saying that on purpose. Like,
yeah.
He may mean it, or B is just saying it to get your attention, and it's working, and you're all dumb to believe it.
And the thing is, I'm not a big Kanye fan music-wise either, but I'm like, he is very smart at marketing himself. Good for him. He's a fucking billionaire because he knows how to stay in the spotlight. I'm not a fan, but I do respect the effort. And that's the thing.
100%.
But his clothes look dumb as fuck.
No, absolutely. And there's no point.
And there's like
dude,
it's like $800 for a pair of like the normal Yeezy 350 Boosts. I'm like, why are they so expensive? They look dumb.
Exactly. They look like alien shoes.
Dude, they look dumb. Have you seen his fucking slippers? The slides? No. Dude, the Yeezy slides look so stupid. Oh my god. And that music video he did with Lil Pump, so dumb. I don't know why that became a meme. It was so bad.
That's ridiculous.
Ryan, on that note, is there anything else you want to say before we wrap up the podcast?
It's been real, Russell. It's been an awesome hour and 40 minutes.
It's an hour and 30 minutes. Oh, yeah, you have to go pee. Right. Ryan, I'm really glad we had a discussion on how we're sick of comic book movies, and I think that was really productive.
We got so off track. It's awesome.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that discussion. That's where our topic was supposed to be. But yeah, this was Ryan. Ryan, I will link all your stuff in the description of this show, but where can they find you?
They can find me mainly on Instagram over at Ryan Letty Visuals. I also have a Facebook page. Everything's connected, so you'll see whatever you see on Facebook, on Instagram, but mainly follow me on Instagram or check out my website, www.ryanlettyvisuals.com. Got some new stuff coming, some crazy cool stuff, so, keep your eye out.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. There's also a website for this podcast. You can also find this podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Spreaker, our website, I think I said that. And there's an email address that you can also use to contact us if you're from 1970. And yeah, so this is See What Sticks. It's a podcast about everything and nothing. Thank you so much for listening and sticking through this episode that has completely went off the rails. We had a topic. We didn't use it. And thank you so much. I will catch you next time. Goodbye.